Hi, welcome back to UFSTV. It's been a while since I did one, so I thought it was time we did one. Why do I think it's time we did one? Because the classes have been going so well. Here we are, beginning of March, and January, February, both best classes numbers we've had for 5 years. March is going really well, and last night was just a fantastic class. The junior class was good, Jeet-Kune-Do was good, the kickboxing was really awesome. So I wanted to do this because we have this thing going on at the moment. If you haven't been for a little while, you won't have heard this. If you have been coming, you're probably getting bored of me talking about it. There's a guy out there called Goggins who wrote a book called Can't Hurt Me. And Jane Matthews says to me, I think you really like this. I bet you wish you'd never said it now, because I've been a bit obsessed with the whole thing, really. This guy is like a real tough guy in terms of he does ultramarathons, he's a Navy SEAL, but he's got this great philosophy, and it works really well with the martial arts philosophy. And it's worked really well for me. It's making me train harder and making me think back to the way that I used to be a long time ago, when training was everything to me, absolutely everything. I was obsessed with it. And then as you get older, you start to get softer in the way that you approach life, and you don't want to push yourself so hard. And the more I'm thinking about that, the more I'm thinking that's just not the way we want to be. So we've been raising standards at the classes, and the numbers have improved, the intensity within the class has improved, and we're having more fun too. Last night we were talking about the triangle, the physical, the emotional and the spiritual, and the belief system really is what spiritual is all about. And if you work from that physical perspective, that makes sense, because you understand that to sweat and do stuff and get the endorphins going, that's a really good thing. But that helps you on an emotional level as well, because it helps you overcome things like you've had a bad day and then you punch things and it just makes you feel better. And then the belief system is that thing where it helps you build confidence. And that whole thing goes around all the time. So sometimes the belief system kicks in first to make you do more in the physical, and that builds the emotional. And sometimes it's the emotional that starts first, and builds the spiritual and the physical together. There's always this triangle that goes on. And the Goggins character, he's really sort of refired that in me. So if you're at home and you haven't been for a while, and I know there's a few people who are like that at the moment, you're letting life get in the way. Well, stop letting life get in the way and come back to the classes. If you're working out really, really hard at the moment and you set your goals for this year, then you really want to keep going with that and be inspired by the people around you. And if you're one of those people who keeps emailing me and telling me you're coming back, don't email me, just turn up. That's the message from the first UFSTV for a while. We'll talk to you again very soon.